All right, good to see you. Thanks so much for joining me, man. Oh man, did you wake up and you see that Will Smith punching the shit out of or slapping the shit out of Chris Rock? Oh, over at the Oscars, that was hilarious, and it's got the entertainment world buzzing. So we're gonna talk about that. Actually, it inspired me. I woke up and I thought, well, that's funny. What's the funniest slaps I've ever seen in movies and cinema and all sorts of stuff? So I thought I'd bust out my Mount Rushmore of top 4 slaps. I think the irony here is I think these are all man-on-man slaps, which I think makes a slap way funnier. So I pulled these from, I hope this doesn't get copyright struck. Please, Lord. If you guys do enjoy these videos, do me a favor. Hit the thumbs up button, and most importantly, subscribe. You guys apparently like these Mount Rushmore things. Also, point out, the WCW video did really, really great. It's performing well. So if I have a WWF video coming up in just a couple days, so make sure you subscribe for that. I'm going to be focusing on either the heels or the faces of the Attitude Era WWF, my Mount Rushmore there. So those will be coming very soon. Probably both those videos within the week. So with that said, let's get into this thing. Will Smith walked up after Chris Rock had a very tame joke about his wife being bald. I guess she has some sort of disease, and some people online don't like that Chris Rock made a joke about someone's physical condition. Whatever, it's comedy. Get the fuck over it. Grow up, you little bitches. With that said, Will Smith walks up, slaps him across the face, and Chris Rock, some people feel this is fake, but I feel that based off Chris Rock's reaction of he either is a way better actor than I thought he was, or he legitimately was like, what the hell was that about? Because if you see when he pops up, his fists kind of come up. He turns and he has a closed, at least I think he did when I saw it. I thought he had a closed fist, like he was ready to return, but Will Smith had turned around and started walking off after he slapped him. So whatever, it doesn't matter. It's all stupid anyways. It's just, a couple rich guys fighting over something stupid, or actually one rich guy who's incredibly rich punching another rich guy who's pretty rich, who's also the friend of Adam Sandler. So it inspired me to make this. Okay, my Mount Rushmore, I had to think about this long and hard, and we're going to start with a really good one. We're going to start with my boy, Will Ferrell, on Semi-Pro. Very simply, this is what's happening. This is before they get Mox, before they trade for Woody Harrelson, and he's letting the team know he's going to trade for him. And this is what happens when one of his teammates, by the way, once again, Will Ferrell is the owner and player of the team. He lets him know that things are about to change, and this is what happens. Okay, now, first off, the slap is great. What's even better about it is Will Smith's face as he's slapping him. This face right here. We can just slow this down. He just has this snarl on his face like, bitch, you gotta get it, right? So he slaps him across the face. Boom! Then he immediately apologizes. The guy goes, I know I didn't deserve that. Then he comes back again. Bam! Gets him again for the second one. Oh my God, it's outstanding. What an outstanding sequence. When you talk about physical comedy, that's what I like, grown men slapping other grown men. I'm just going to say it right now. I think it's hilarious. I think it's a really funny thing. Hey, look, Sam, back in the Screw Attack days, slapped me so hard across my face after a live stream that I have jaw issues to this day. Thanks, Sam. That's how much I enjoy man-on-man slapping. All right. What a stupid statement that is. That's how much I enjoy man-on-man slapping. Let's see it one more time, just the second slap. Boom! The fact that he puts his finger up, I know, I apologize. Blam! Follows it up again. All right, so that's number 4 on my list of my Mount Rushmore slaps in man-on-man, just whatever. Will Smith-inspired slaps. Let's go to number 3. This one is... This is kind of a viral thing. Now, there's a famous streamer, what's his name? Critical Moist or something like that. I don't really know who he is, but I know he's insanely popular, and he watches these slap fights. I was inspired by these. This is the super heavyweight division. My favorite thing about these things is that they're shot incredibly poorly. Like, this is really overexposed. It's not white balanced. The production on it is not good, right? But they're trying, and at the end of the day, guess what happens? someone gets knocked the fuck out. This one, like, by the way, I can take any of these slaps from this slap fight tournament thing. I can take any of them because they're all outstanding. It's just a man slapping another man upside the face. This actually, I think, originated overseas in Russia or something, and they took it and they brought it over here. So let's check out what this guy does. He's bring it in. They line it up. The wind up. Down he goes, bitch. Ah! I think this is for like the super heavyweight tournament qualifiers in 2020. And the guy goes down like a sack of potatoes. Here it comes. Hey, let's turn it on in slow-mo real quick just so everybody can see it. Let's go super slow-mo. That, by the way, that was in 1.5 times speed. Here it comes in super slow-mo. It's even better in super slow-mo. It's so good. I love it with the people. Here it comes. Oh! Yes. Once again, take anything from slap fight, and you got it. That's an excellent man-on-man slap right there. Man, I love it. All right, this one, let's get a little controversy. The irony of this next one is that this actually features Chris Rock. I love Pootie Tang. I know Chris Rock hates Pootie Tang. I know that, or no, maybe not Chris Rock. Who's the guy who wrote it and he did it? He's the famous actor. He got canceled a few years ago for doing something. I don't remember what. He's really funny. Anyways, the guy who's behind Pootie Tang, he hates the movie. I love Pootie Tang. I think it's hilarious. It actually inspired me the way it's edited and cut and the humor in it. I think it's hilarious. Oh, Louis C.K. That's who it is. That's the guy who hates it. Anyways, Pootie Tang. The story of Pootie Tang is very simple. Pootie Tang is a little boy. And he's always been different, but he drives the women crazy, right? But his dad is Daddy Tang, and Daddy Tang is Chris Rock. You can see it right here. There's Daddy Tang right there. And he has this belt, and this belt will keep Pootie Tang in line. Later on in life, after Daddy Tang dies, spoilers, Daddy Tang gives Pootie Tang his belt, and that gives Pootie Tang his powers for good. But before that, Pootie Tang is, whenever anything bad happens, Daddy Tang is there to always watch over and keep an eye on it. Because you'll see, as Pootie Tang is tempted by the devil, his best friend, no, he's not really in the movie, but to steal apples, what happens? Oh, man, Daddy Tang's belt comes in out of nowhere. Where's Daddy Tang? He's everywhere with his belt. So I love Daddy Tang always being everywhere. Here's Daddy Tang one more time. Oh, I missed it. Hold on. Daddy Tang coming in with he's slurping his soup. He was sad after his mama died too. But his father was a comfort to him. Don't slurp your soup in here, boy. I love Daddy Tang's belt. It's kind of, look, it's my list. I don't give a shit what you think because I want to hear what your list is in the comments because I guarantee you have not thought much about your top 4 man-on-man slaps inspired by Will Smith slapping the shit out of Chris Rock. All right, this is the one. Let's go to number 1. My number 1 on my Mount Rushmore of slaps inspired by Will Smith slapping Chris Rock. And I just made up this morning to get out today because I thought this was too funny. Number 1, there's only number 1. There's only number 1. It inspired this entire thing. It was the first thing I thought of, and that goes to the Chappelle Show with Rick James. Here we go. It's very simple. Listen to it and love it. Embrace everything about this. Here we go. What is the 5 fingers say to the face? What? I can watch it again. In fact, we're going to watch it again because he tells him, what did the 5 fingers say to the face? And he actually says, slap, when he says it. Let's do it one more time. Now watch his reaction is what sells it here. What? And that's the reaction that Chris Rock made last night. What? His friend over here smiling like, what the hell did you just do? I can't even believe that. Cold-blooded. I'm Rick James, bitch. It's genius. It's outstanding. It's so good. And his reaction was like anytime there's a good slap, anytime or there's a main impact, it has to be sold. When you think of Daniel LaRusso's crane kick to the face of Johnny, Johnny sold it. That's what made such a great crane kick. This, Charlie Murphy selling the Rick James slap. What did you just do to me? Are you kidding me? That is what makes this whole thing, is this face right here. The slap is great. The fact that he tells him it's a slap, it's the reciprocal face staring back at him. Look at those eyes, just ready to. And he knows he can't do anything. He knows, because that's Rick James. All right, there's my list, my Mount Rushmore of the stupidest list ever. My Mount Rushmore of slaps inspired by Will Smith on Chris Rock, man-on-man slaps.com/org. There you go. Let me know what yours are in the comments if you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe first and foremost, because I got more of these Mount Rushmores coming, as well as hit the thumbs up button. If we can get to, 300, I'll do the next one. I guess what I'm going to do another one anyways. Do it anyways. It helps share it. Algorithms are good. We'll see you guys next time for another episode of Stuttering Craig's Mount Rushmore. Slap, bitch!